This is my DIY van conversion of a 2015 Ford Transit 350 HD Dually. This is a 3.2-liter turbo diesel, and in this episode, I will show you how I made the walls and arched window openings. So welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this series. Okay, so I went to the store and I picked up some plywood for the walls. So I have no idea really what I'm doing. Just gonna kind of wing it because that's kind of what you do in these things. But I'm gonna start, I think, on this wall, which will be the kitchen, and because that's like where less electrical is. And it's a sheet of plywood, so like 8 foot by 4 foot. So I'm gonna go lengthwise, maybe go this way. And then that way 4 feet down lands like about here. And this will be like underneath cabinets and things like that. So if there's a seam, it's not gonna be visible. So I'm going to bring it in, cut it, and then hopefully figure out my windows, arches. Okay, so now that I have it traced, this is like the back side of the plywood. So you can see I was able to stick my hand in through there while I was holding it up, and then I just took a marker and traced the window frame. I did it for both. And so now, instead of just cutting an exact square, I really want these to kind of have like an arch look on them. But I don't want it to be like super big where it takes away the window. So I'm first going to just use this circle and make it more like just where it's kind of rounded on either side and see if I'm okay with it being flat in the middle. Because if I do like this really long one, like where it's an even circle, I feel like it's going to have to take up so much of the window. So I'm going to try this out first and visualize it, see if I like it, and then go from there. Okay, I ended up going with the weight instead of that. It's like a little drawn out more. So here is kind of the shape. I hope it's not too square archy, but I want more window. So this is what we're going to try and hold it up there, see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. Okay, I have not secured it, but here is kind of the look that I'm going for, and the damn outlet. I'm so upset, but at the same time, at least there's a stud here, so I'm just gonna take a part of it and put it back in because this is gonna be backsplash anyway, so it'll be fine, but freaking BS right there. But these are the arches. What do we think? Are they arched enough? Kind of cool, right? And so then I'm debating if I should just leave like, like that. It'll be like finished off. Or I can put some like that'll make this whole entire thing, like basically this part disappear. I haven't decided, but I'm thinking this looks pretty cool. Okay, so I cleaned out the van and I am going to attempt at putting joint compound on this wall. So I think at this moment I'm gonna go from just here up because that's what's gonna be visible, but I'm gonna really get all the screw holes and the seams, and then I'm just gonna kind of like smear it randomly all over the wall just to give it texture. And it's probably gonna look horrible until I put on paint, but I don't know. I'm gonna experiment. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the first coat. Up close you can kind of see how it's gonna give it like a cool texture, almost like a wall in the house, but not orange peel. So I just stopped right there because I don't want to risk getting that stuff dirty, so I need to move the cabinets out. But I ended up deciding to go in on my window seal, and so this is like the first of a lot of steps in this process that I'm hoping works. But I'm gonna let this dry a little, and then I'll probably go and do more of a smear, like so that it's bigger texture. And then from there, I think I sand it, and then I'm gonna probably put paint on it at that time just to look at it and see how even it is. My walls are dry. I'm so excited with how it's coming out. Got my little arches, and I wish I could like really show you. Like you can kind of see it. There's so much texture to the walls. So it's all dry, and this was kind of like a primer coat. Like I don't know exactly what color I'm doing, but potentially this will be the color based on my next step. I don't know if you remember, but a while ago I shared this lamp DIY that I'm kind of got the inspiration from. And so the next step is coffee grounds. Hopefully I don't mess this up, but I'm gonna start low down here because I know that the kitchen cabinets are gonna come up to like here. So if I mess it up and I don't like it, at least it'll just be in that area. I'm probably gonna make a mess, but I'm gonna take coffee grounds and I'm gonna smear it all over in the crevices and go from there. It was an extremely quick fail. It's just, first it's a bitch to do because this is vertical. I can't like put it sideways so that the coffee can get on it. But I feel like it's not here. I'm going to show you up close. Like, so down here, I think my hand was a little wet, so it just made it look freaking dirty. Like there's mud on the wall. And then like I don't think you can really see it
on the camera, but it has like a little color, but it honestly just looks like the freaking wall's dirty. So I am not going to make a huge mess because I don't think it's going to look good. So now I got to think of what else I'm going to do. I'm going to do something different. I need to figure out the color I think that I want. Also, I let the plaster dry on this and it is looking good. This will all be covered eventually when I get to that. Obviously it's down there. So this just needs to be painted and it's going to be seamless.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week to see how I created the kitchen and built custom cabinets. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week.